It's kind of funny. I'm sitting here just watching these trucks come in, because it is a truck stop, and thinking about what things were like 10 years ago compared to now, a year ago compared to now. I used to watch, every time there was some kind of pandemic in China or Japan or wherever out there, I'd see people with a face mask, and I thought, Dad, why do they? Why are they doing that? And I thought, in a sense, it was kind of silly, but in a sense, I thought it was pretty cool. Not really realizing back then what we were going to have to do now. And I watch these people walking around here with their masks on, a lot of them without the mask. And I'm like, oh my God, don't come near me. I know that the purpose of the mask, according to Foshi, the purpose of the mask is so that you're protecting somebody else from getting the virus. Just in case, because we never know when we get it. I mean, I tested negative, but that doesn't mean anything. That means I tested negative then. But I'm even more cautious now because of it. Even more cautious. But I look at people now and I think, the mask was funny to me before, and I look at it now and I realize how necessary it was and how smart they were, because they did protect themselves and others. And here I'm watching people not even believing this is real. One of my subscribers was telling me how many friends and family they have lost already with this virus. Just them. And yet you get other people that say, it's not that bad, they're exaggerating it, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I'd rather be careful, take my precautions, protect other people. I'd rather do that. And I'm to a point where anybody that's not wearing a mask that comes near me, even if it's 10 feet away, I don't want them near me. I don't. There are times, like if I'm in my car, I don't wear it. When I get out in the forest, there's nobody around, I won't wear it. It's hard enough for me to breathe, and then having the mask on does not help any, So it's times have changed so much. I mean, what a change. Hold one second. Okay. Noah just brought me another face mask. Even though I've got 3, but this will be my 3rd. But they have to be washed. You can only wear them a certain length of time. They have to be washed. And he brought me some muscle milk. I love chocolate. I'm a chocoholic. But anyhow, like I was saying, things have really changed a lot. Not just in a year, but 10 years. I think of 10 years ago, I never even dreamed anything like this. Never in my lifetime did I ever dream that we would be in this situation. And it's a situation that we don't know when and if there's an end. And that's the thing, we don't know. And now children are being affected by it. And I've got so many grandchildren. And I think about them and I think, oh my God, what's going to happen? I know that if my children were young and this situation was like this, my children will not go back to school. I don't care what the government, the nobody, I don't care. I'm going to protect my children. And that's scary. It's not just us seniors, but now it's even the children. And it's going to be anybody. This, like I've said before, it's like a cancer. It has no respect for age. I know there's quite a few of y'all that are in my age group. And I know also that you all haven't experienced this. At least a lot of you haven't. But I want people, whether you believe this or not, whether you believe this is a real thing and not exaggerated and not a whole bunch of baloney, a hoax, as I heard said initially. Get back here, baby. Hey, Cookie, back here. At least try to protect other people. Whether you believe it or not, take precautions for them. If you don't care about yourself, if you don't care what happens to you, fine. That's your choice. But think about somebody else. And of course, if you don't think about yourself, how can you think about somebody else, right? Kind of like RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how can anybody else love you? Kind of like that. So I'm just, this is unreal to me. So unreal. And I know it is to a lot of you also. But I'm still saying this. If you don't care, if you don't believe that this is real, at least, listen to people that believe it. People that experiencing it, has experienced it, their family have experienced it, what have you. Protect others. You don't have to protect yourself, that's up to you. But do protect others. Because if you don't protect others, in my opinion, if you go around and don't want to protect anybody else because you don't believe it's real, something happens to you, hey, I'm not sorry. I'm not going to feel sorry. Because you all didn't care enough about somebody else. You didn't take precaution for yourself or anybody else. So if it happens to you, and God forbid, I hope not, I don't want anybody to go through all that. But it's on you. It's on you. Don't believe? Fine, don't believe. But it's on you. Love you all. I do. I love you all. And I may be ranting and raving, but I'm traveling down the highway and I'm watching people from different parts of our country and how they act and react to all this, and I'm like in awe. I'm like, really? You know that until we left Texas, I have been in stay in place since January. Of course, it doesn't bother me much because I live in the forest most of the time, and I'm by myself, so it doesn't really matter. But to a lot of people, it does. So please, think hard about what you're doing. Think really hard. And no, I love all of you. I do love all of you, and I worry about each and every one of you. I worry about people I don't know because they're human beings, because they're humans. So here, a big long air hug. Peace, my friend. I love you.